Hey there, people of the internet! Welcome to the very first Photoshop Friday with Todd. I'm Todd. And with Christmas right around the corner, I thought it'd be fun to make a Christmas card together. So I got Photoshop opened up right now. Let's hop in and make something. Alright, so 1080 by 1080 canvas. We're making this for Instagram, so that's a good size. 300 resolution. Create. And here's our canvas. Let's add another layer and delete this white because it bugs me. Now we got a transparent background. Here's our assets. We got Santa's sleigh and a bunch of Mustangs. So yes, we're pretty much making a Ford holiday ad. I'm not sponsored or anything, but Henry, if you're watching and you want one of these cars, Cat, what are you doing? Desmond, get out of the way. I'm filming. Hey, what are you doing? Anyway, as I was saying, Henry, if you're watching and you want one of these cards, I'll give you a good deal on it.
$1 million.
Okay, now we're gonna click on select subject, and that looks pretty good. So we're gonna click on the mask, and there we go. Now let's do it to the rest of the Mustangs.
Cutting out a bunch of Mustangs, cutting. We're cutting out a bunch of Mustangs, they're Mustangs, cutting.
Alright, so we got them all cut out, and here they are lined up. We got Steve McQueen's Bullet as our Rudolph. Now we need to find ourselves a Santa Claus, and if we're going to stick with our Motor City Muscle theme, I can only think of one man who qualifies, and he's Detroit's finest. Yes, it's RoboCop.
Any special message for all the kids watching at home?
Stay out of trouble.
Here he is. Let's cut him out and get him in there.
We're cutting out a picture of RoboCop, we're cutting out a picture of RoboCop, he's RoboCop.
Alright, now we're selecting part of the sleigh that we want to be in front of RoboCop. And we're going to duplicate that part of the sleigh and put it in front of the RoboCop layer so that he's in the sleigh, obviously. Part of his butt's missing. He needs that robo butt to save Detroit, you know? So, there we go. Alright, now we need a background. I found this right here. It's really grainy, but that doesn't matter because we're about to add motion blur, so no one will even know about it. That looks pretty good. Okay, now we'll add some... Now we're going to add some snow. Let's set this to screen. I just found this overlay on Google. And we're going to flip it so it looks like the snow is moving with the sleigh and everything. So let's angle this right. Set the opacity a little bit lower. And that looks pretty good. Alright, now I have to blend it, and that's going to take me a while, so enjoy this really quick video of me blending this somewhat decently.
We're doing a bunch of blending, we're blending, we're doing a bunch of blending, we're blending, we're doing a bunch of blending, we're blending.
Alright, so we're going to make a new layer, and we want to turn on these headlights, so let's use the eyedropper tool, and then we're going to... Boop! It's on. And... Boop! Now let's do it to all of them. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. Set the blend mode to linear dodge, add. Mustang logo's on backwards. So let's flip it.
We're flipping the Mustang
There we go.
logo.
And let's flip this one too.
We're flipping.
Click. And that looks pretty good. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna add one of these rope thingies for RoboCop to hold on to. I don't know what they're called. I'm not a person that uses sleighs. Okay. Hat. We need a Santa hat on RoboCop. Blend it up a little bit. Merry Christmas. Now we'll add text.
We're adding text to this picture. we're adding.
Now we're gonna add the Ford logo, and I created an OCP logo to match. Because I kind of see this as a Christmas collaboration ad between OCP and Ford.
We're writing. I'd buy that for a...
I'd buy that for $1.
Alright, and that looks pretty good. There's one thing that will make this look way better, and that's a picture of me. Alright, so we got this picture of me. I'm gonna select me and did a decent job. Let me fix it. And that looks good. There we go. So if you look at this picture of me, you'll notice that I'm carrying this Beretta 92 replica. And that's because I like to think RoboCop was like, this guy's super cool, and let me play with his gun. But RoboCop doesn't carry a Beretta 92. RoboCop carries a super cool looking custom Beretta 93R, known as the Auto 9. So we gotta turn this 92 into a 93, and we're gonna do that with the magic of Photoshop. So here's RoboCop's Beretta 93 Auto 9. I'm gonna make it fit on top of my Beretta 92. Let's do this faster.
Ba-da-ba-doo-ba. Riding. Me and Robo, we are in a sleigh. Pulled by Mustangs. Riding.
Okay, now we're gonna add a muzzle flash. I like this one. Now we're gonna add some bullet trails. This is a 93R, and the R stands for Raffica, which means burst in Italian, which means this gun shoots in 3-round bursts, so we got 3 bullets. I'm gonna blend it a little bit more here.
Blending a little bit more here.
I didn't like the way the light looked on my arm, so I'm using the clone stamp tool.
Didn't like the way the light looked on my arm, so I used the clone stamp tool.
We're gonna add a little glow.
We should add a little glow here. Let's add some glow here. It's glowing.
Okay, now we're gonna apply a camera raw filter. So first we're gonna make a new layer, click on it, use the shortcut Command Option Shift E to merge all the layers into this layer, and then convert it to a smart object. Now we're gonna do filter, camera raw filter, and now you can just play around with the adjustments until you find something that you like, and then click OK. That looks pretty good. I also made an animated version with parallax and After Effects. Maybe I'll show you guys how to do that in another video. Anyway, I'm not gonna make one of these every Friday, but I'm gonna try to make one every so often. If you guys have any ideas of something you want me to make, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll make it. Until next time, see you later. Bam!